Hello, my name is Beth Balo. I'm a children's librarian at Josephine Louise Library in Walden. And today I'm going to read Tallulah the Tooth Fairy, CEO by Tamara Pizzoli. And it is illustrated by Federico Fabiani. This book is being read with permission from Farrar, Straus, Giroux Books for Young Readers, and that's an imprint of Macmillan Publishing Group. Tallulah the Tooth Fairy had been in the tooth business for as long as she could remember. She truly loves her work. That's because looking after children's pearly whites is more than a Tallulah's job, it's her career. Tallulah's passion for teeth led her to start a company called Teeth Titans Incorporated. It's the largest tooth collection organization on the planet, and she is the CEO, or Chief Executive Officer. Later, she founded the National Association for Appreciation and Care of Primary Teeth, also known as the NAACP-T. So, like any other notable mogul, Tallulah finds she is most productive when she strikes a healthy balance between the three P's: her passion, her purpose, and what pays. Thus, Tallulah adheres to a strict schedule that keeps her both busy and fulfilled. On Monday mornings, she has coffee or tea, no sugar, it'll rot your teeth, and a quick workout session. Wednesday mornings are reserved for a chat with her therapist. So, when did this obsession with teeth begin? I'd like to think of it more as a calling. Tuesday and Thursday mornings are dedicated to yoga, Pilates, and errands. Friday mornings are for visiting museums. She finds exhibitions about teeth to be particularly fascinating. Each afternoon she is dedicated to training other tooth fairies. What? You're not surprised, are you? Well, of course there's more than one tooth fairy. There are way too many lost teeth in the world for one fairy to manage. Tallulah is a tooth fairy after all. She is not Santa Claus. Although she did once have lunch with Santa's lovely wife, Charlene. I just became swamped with all the work, so I had to hire additional fairies. Sure, I'm in it for the teeth. I'd be lying if I wasn't. But the greatest satisfaction is knowing that I am providing a service for children around the world. Each and every fairy is trained by me. I oversee all the hiring. Tooth Fairy Recruitment Center. Questions you may get, but are not obligated to answer. How does the tooth fairy get in the house? What do you do with the teeth? How are you notified when a tooth is lost? With such effective recruiting strategy, prospective tooth fairies sign up in droves. The answers to the questions and more are in Top Secret Teeth Titans Incorporated Employee Manual, to which you will have complete access if you join our team. Each evening, after an early dinner and a bit of relaxing, Tallulah begins her rounds as head tooth fairy. Sure, she could afford to sit around counting teeth and money, but nothing gives Tallulah quite the same thrill as sliding a shiny tooth out from under a child's pillow and inserting something gleaming and jiggling or crisp and easily folded in exchange. So that's what she does, night after night. Most nights are pretty routine, but not all of them. One evening, something unusual occurred. Tallulah had gone about her routine and was prepared to make her last stop at the home of Ballard Birchall. When she slid her hand underneath the boy's pillow, she found what was not a treasury of a tooth, but a note by the boy himself. Dear Tooth Fairy, I had a tooth to give you, but I lost it. I hope you'll understand. Love, Ballard. Tallulah the Tooth Fairy studied the note for a moment and then stated, This looks like nothing like me. Why do they always make me so small? Tiny. Sorry, she said tiny. As it was her first time finding a note in the place of a tooth, Tallulah pulled out her Teeth Titans Incorporated employee manual for reference, but quickly remembered there was no information pertaining to what to do in the case of a lost tooth, not just a wiggly tooth that fell out, but a tooth that was truly lost. Though she had written the manual herself, Tallulah hadn't made provisions for such a rare occurrence. She had a decision to make, and quick. Tallulah called an emergency meeting with her board of directors. These 7 tooth fairies were the best in her company. She would rely on them for sound advice and direction on how to best address the dilemma. In all my years as a tooth fairy, Tallulah began, I have never had this occurrence. I am truly stumped and would like your thoughts. A lengthy discussion ensued. Leave a note that says, Sorry, kid, the truth's in the tooth. He has to learn responsibility. Well, no tooth is better than a rotten tooth. I think we should remit partial payment for rotten teeth or no payment at all. Oh, it was thoughtful for him to leave a note. Oh, raise your hand if you've never lost anything. While you're on the subject of unusual circumstances, should we be giving extra for gold teeth? Tallulah, I'd like to discuss the lack of diversity on this board. Maybe next week, Tom? Late that night, once Tallulah listened to all the opinions given and reached a decision, she returned to Ballard's bedside to leave him a note of her very own and a little something extra. Dear Ballard, everyone replaces things sometimes. Here's hoping you find your tooth. Next time, store your lost tooth in this patented Teen Titans Incorporated tooth compartment lanyard. It retails for $9.95 and is available on my website. But this one is a gift. One is my gift to you. See you soon, Tallulah the Tooth Fairy. And there's a picture. P.S. You know why I wear the teeth I collect? They're easier to keep track of that way. Mom, called Dad Ballard. You'll never believe this. He hopped out of bed and ran to his mother to show her both the letter and the photo from the Tooth Fairy. And inside the Teen Titans Incorporated tooth compartment lanyard was one more surprise from Tallulah, the Tooth Fairy CEO, the shiniest gold coin you ever would see. And that's the end. And I hope you enjoy El Día de los Niños, or El Día de los Libros, which is Children's Day or Book Day. And it's a celebration and an emphasis on the importance of literacy for children of all linguistic and cultural backgrounds. So enjoy the difference, love diversity. And I would just like to give a little thank you and shout out to our wonderful teachers in the Valley Central School District and to our essential workers. And a little hello to all the children, well, these aren't all of them, but a lot of the children that I could think of and miss that come in our library and that I visit. Have a good day. Bye.